This Torah class is brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.
Okay, Marv Rabbi, we've mentioned a lot of names over the last couple of days. Some of them, maybe when you hear again, you'll remember. Some of them you might remember on your own, and others you may have heard one time, and even if you hear it again, it may not ring a bell. You know, we mentioned the Chida wrote his magnum opus. It's good for background noise. The Chida wrote the Shem HaGdolim. There's a similar work to the Shem HaGdolim, written by the author of the Sifsei Chachamim, Reb Shapsi Bas, and the Chassam Sofer in Parshas Vaschana wonders, what's the value of such a work, where it basically just lists the name of Gedolim and Sfarim. What does that have any Torah value? So Chassam Sofer says a big yisoid. He calls it V'shamata Yisrael V'shamarta La'asos. He says it's a skula, that when you hear the name Yisrael, or you hear the name of a tzaddik, or you hear the name of a sefer, it engenders kedusha, it engenders a ratzon to be mistabek to Hashem. So just hearing the names of tzaddikim, you're much better off than hearing the names of politicians or anybody else. Just to be familiar and to hear names of tzaddikim has a very big effect. Earlier on the bus, we mentioned that when Rabbi Yaakov ibn Chabiv came to Greece, he was the leader of Spanish Jewry, but there were leaders of Turkish Jewry. The main leader of Turkish Jewry, who was he? Do you remember the name? Rabbi Dovid Hakohein. And we said, we don't really know who's Rabbi Dovid Hakohein. So sure enough, I found Rabbi Dovid Hakohein is mentioned in the Shem HaGdolim. And you know where Rabbi Dovid Hakohein came from? Came from Corfu. So the leader of Greece, of the Grecian community here, aside from the Sephardim, was Rabbi Dovid Hakohein. He was so early, he was in the time of Rabbi Yoel Mizrahi, he was in the time of Rabbi Yosef Taitichak, but the leader was Rabbi Dovid Hakohein. Rabbi Dovid Hakohein is one of, if you make a search in the Shem HaGdolim of Corfu, I think it'll only come up one time. Who's from Corfu? Rabbi Dovid Hakohein. He's the leader of the community from Greece, meaning aside from the Sephardim. So we're on the way to Corfu. You see the mountains, you see the water. We're al haderech leKorfu. We'll be there, Be'ez Hashem, and when we get there, we'll speak about the issues of the esrogim. Okay, that's what I got for you.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.